Is this pop collars much? I'm trying to give rich black girl. I'm trying to give black rich girl.
Don't close your eyes to get away. Just make my mind and I'll arrange it. Beautiful girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless. Yeah.
Good morning, guys. We're gonna start off with a little ASMR. I don't want to hear about the Q-tips, push the wax back farther. I don't want to hear that. That's that 2-strand right there for you. 2-strand, who's strand? Look at that. That came from the upper corner. Third floss pick. Third one. We're going into the back. Nothing really. We gotta change them out, because if you keep on flossing with the same pick, you just put that back right back. If you start bleeding when you floss, there's a high chance that you have gingivitis. Gingivitis is very common, especially with all the dick sucking y'all do. I mean, especially with all of the food and things that we put in our mouth. Gingivitis is common, and how you get it, nobody knows. No, I'm just playing, I'm just playing. Put that cap back on. If you're riding around here with no cap in the bathroom, no judging over here. Thorough flu. What the fuck is this? Thorough breath. Ooh, that's a lot. Cheers. I wonder if you rinse your mouth out with water that has fluoride in it, are you just putting back what you just took out? So I put on, we'll talk about it. So I put on pimple patches. This one fell off somewhere, and I put one here too, and it fell off in the bed, so now I have to go look for that. But any product that I use, any face cleanser that I use, it works. It works. Like that's what I understand. It works for me. Just because my skin has a natural reaction to my poor eating habits does not take away from that product working for the amount of time that it has worked for me. I just want to make that clear. Can you see it? It's like a blackhead in it. I want to just squeeze it so bad, but I'm stopping myself. I don't know why. I don't know where this came from. This went down, went away, went away. I have these here, these marks, but for the most part, it's this. Now it just migrated over here. So, whatever, right? Just going to the gym. So I'm not really, I'm only gonna put my toner on and my moisturizer. This moisturizer is peak. That's what the kids say. had my hair done for about 3 weeks now. I'm going to do my edges because we're getting ready to go to work out. So I just want to set my edges really quickly. This hair is down. I'm so scared to take these braids out. I'm so scared to take these braids out because I just feel like my hair is gonna come out. I feel like the middle of my head is gonna be bald because it has been itching and I've been scared to touch it. Like the first week and a half, I was scared to touch the middle of my head. Like it just feels, it's bald there. So I'm like, how is the middle of my head bald, right? I have no hair there. But then I'm like, when she was braiding the ponytail, like she's braiding it and then she's braiding the hair into the braid. So that's why it's bald. You know what I mean? Like there's a reason why there's no hair there. Like I'm trying to justify this shit in my head. Like as much as it's making sense, it doesn't make sense. It's like, am I forcing that to make sense to me? If my hair does fall out, like, okay, I wear wigs anyway, and I'll just start over. When I went to work, my damn colleague just had all the negative shit to say. She just came up to me, she was like, your hair is really nice. It looks tight though. And I'm like, yeah, it's tight. She's like, I went to cosmetology school and they tried to put a braid in my head and it was tight and I took that out because, you know, it could damage your follicles, it could damage the root permanently. And I'm just like, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm like, yeah, no, my hair, because she's Spanish. She looked Hispanic. I don't even know. She could be white. I don't know. But her hair and my hair are two different types of hair. So she has that, you know, the white people hair. And I have, so I'm just like, well, my hair, you know, my hair been going through it all with me. So it could withstand a lot. That's what I'm saying to her. But also taking into account what she's saying to me, like, damn, I could get alopecia from this or whatever it is. Which is annoying. So, all in all, when we take these braids out, best believe it. Y'all gonna be with me doing it. We're gonna see what's tea, what it's giving. I'm very scared though. This looks too long. I don't really have baby hairs, you notice. I have edges that I try to make the illusion of a slick hair. I am 100% African American. From North Carolina, from the Carolinas. And my grandfather, my maternal grandfather, had some, rest in peace to him. It's so ironic too. My mother's father and my father's father have the same name. I think that's so crazy. Like, yeah, maybe those names were common back then, but the irony. Anyway, my grandfather had some Indian in him. He had nice hair. My mom got that nice hair. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. My sister got it. I didn't get it. But now my sister has locks. Her hair was thick. On my phone? No. Her hair was thick and long. And I never got anything. I got my father's side of the family's hair. No eyebrows, no hair in my head. That's what I got. I always say, yo, if I had hair and eyebrows and thick eyebrows, oh, you wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. Nothing. If I could put my hair in a ponytail and had eyebrows and then have to draw them on, girl, dealing with what? With who? What bullshit I got? I'm not taking nothing. I don't know. Like the girls who are blessed with all of that, how do y'all stay humble? How do you stay humble? Cause I just be out here like, I'm not dealing with this. Do you see my hair? What the fuck? I wanted to clarify something that I said in my previous vlog about content creators, or more so about influencers, or more so just about like making content. I was saying so much that I had to edit it and cut it up in a way that didn't seem like I was trying to deter people from making content. That's not what I was trying to do. And also, my method is not everybody's method, right? So when I'm like, oh, write down your ideas, I'm only saying that because it was helpful to me. I think I've grown my platform on Instagram in a significant way that is like slow growth. And the slow growth to me is better than no growth. And there are people who grow really fast, but that doesn't mean that you built the community or you set the foundation for your community. Like how you really want people to be invested in what you're saying or what you're doing, you didn't really build that. You may have that large number, but you may have small engagement because you didn't build that, and it happened so quick that you couldn't build that. And then that kind of growth makes your ego big to the point where, you know, you just probably start doing things that's not even really in your character normally. But back to what I'm saying, my methods, to write it down. You can be unorthodox, you can be sporadic, you can be all over the place, you can be whatever you want. A lot of people are, even including me on YouTube. Like, I don't necessarily plan out every video for my YouTube channel because it has to be authentic, like it has to be natural. But for Instagram or like TikTok is not really, TikTok I feel like is, you know how they say like, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. I feel like Instagram is New York, and then TikTok is like when people move to Atlanta or like Texas or something, and they didn't make it on Instagram, so they go to TikTok where you can easily go viral off of some insignificant thing. Or whatever, some low quality, I was scratching my back. Sorry, it's itching. Or some low quality video or what picture, whatever, low quality thought or whatever the case. I feel like it's like that. I had thought about that and I was like, it's kind of like that. No shade to the people that move to Atlanta or Texas or the people who get more bang for their buck. No shade to that. You get what I'm saying. When you write your idea down, you can add to it and you can take away from it, and you can place a bullet point of that one idea you had to the second idea you have, or to an idea you had before that, because it would make more sense. People in movies or fashion or whatever other media, they have mood boards, and you have writing rooms that you have to plan things out in and write things and have pictures and all that stuff. Like, it's to help it come to fruition. That's what I mean, like just to write your content down. It creates structure. You know, you set your idea and then you might think of something else to add on to the idea. But then tomorrow you might forget what you just, you know, that good ass addition that you could have put with the same idea, you might have forgotten it. So it's better to write it down, because although we do, you know, we have memory, we have short-term memory, we have long-term memory loss, you know, all of those things can come into play. It just makes sense to write it down and create something that's like fire. And especially if you're doing it by yourself. People have been on their platforms, YouTube or Instagram, whatever social media platform, people have been on it for, let's say, 10 years, right? And they didn't get the recognition or the acknowledgement until they got to their 10th year. So you and I cannot compare our first, second, or third year to somebody's 10th year. And I feel like when I said, you know, everybody's not an influencer, you can't do that, you have to earn it. What I was saying was, like, to those people who are in their 10th year, it's kind of like a slap in the face for you to be in your third year or your, I don't know, you know, in your fucking 8th month to be like, I'm this, when it's like, you didn't put the work in. And I recently saw a video on Instagram. It was a licensed therapist. She was talking about, I think her name is Dr. Bryant. Like, she does the like dating conversation. She has that, and she's not a licensed therapist. The video that I saw was saying, you have to actually go through the process of getting a license and getting the degrees before you can call yourself a therapist. She, Dr. Bryant, is a coach, is what you would call a coach. And so for her to be saying that she's a therapist, it really is taken away from all the work that I put in to be called this, or to, you know, for people to be able to come to me and really value what I have to say. And I know, and I'm an expert at what I do. So you're not an expert. You can be self-taught, whatever the case, but you're not, this is not your expertise. There's levels to it. So that's just basically what I was saying, and I think that makes sense. Don't think because you take pretty pictures or you go viral one time or something that you made it. You did it. Like, it's really levels to the shit, and the devil could really trick you and make you think that it's really. Yes, you have to be a certain level of delusion to be doing stuff like this, because right now I'm just talking to myself out loud to the camera. My delusion is like, this message is gonna hit somebody, the person that it needs to hit. I don't know, the person that doesn't have a friend group that they can talk about these things with or to. So yeah, like, you know, you have to have a certain level of delusion, but don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't be stupid in your delusion. I don't know. Like everybody does their things a certain way, they're different ways. If you want to write a book, plan it out. If you want to shoot a video, plan it out. If you want to take a picture, plan it out. If you want to have a photo shoot, plan it out. If you want to, you know, start a hairline, plan it out. A shoe line, plan it out. Plan it out so you can be consistent in your drops. Plan it out so you can be consistent in the quality and the authenticity. That's all I want, and that's all I want for myself. I want quality for myself. I've seen it happen, so I know that it's possible, which makes me keep going to it. Oh, you see my flowers? Which makes me keep on going, you know, keep going on. And I also enjoy it. You have to like it too. My homeboy Cash Sinatra, I also saw him post something in a video in his story, and was like, make sure you like what you do, because then you'll do it well. He was at a restaurant and he was getting good service, and he was very grateful for the service, and the waiter was like, I like what I do. And it's not like he had some, you know, grand position. He was a waiter and he liked serving people. So, and he did his job well. My flowers are dead. You see my flowers in the background. My boyfriend got me some flowers because he fucked up. A mid-level bouquet, mid-fucking level, but what are we gonna do? We're gonna be grateful for it. But they're dying, and I wanted to point that out. I don't know if you can see it or if it's blurry or whatever. Whatever the case, I like dead flowers. I like to hang them upside down and like tape them to the wall. It gives it like a cute little look, and then they get like really hard. I like that. Right now they're soft. They're soft. But these are blooming. I don't know what those are, but they look really cute. I don't even want to move it. I don't want to move it. Anyway, I hope I got everything out. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Not trying to be no hater or nothing like that. I saw another video, girl, talk about I need a social media fast, of a man. He was like in physics or something, I don't know, but he was an expert at what he was talking about. And it was just like, I wish I could do college again, because I do it differently. I'd actually like be specific about what I want to study and become an expertise at it. Like, my frontal lobe was not developed in college. I was still worried about partying, being out, boys, freaking going shopping, boys. Like, I was not worried about the right things in college, and then I wasn't paying for college. So then I just added to the unseriousness, like my parents were paying for it. And so I just wish I could do that over again, because I would take it seriously. And that's what, for my nieces and my nephew, especially my niece that's in high school now, like we try to pound that in her head, like, do not get distracted. We need you to focus. Distractions are a serious issue. I wish I could have like, because I'm not an expert at anything. Isn't that crazy? I'm not an expert at anything. I really just observe and recognize patterns. Very analytical person. I am a very analytical person, but I'm not an expert. Like, people go to school for analytics, for coding and stuff like that. And yeah, I could go back to school. You know, who the fuck is going back to school? Not me. Like, that thing came and went, girl. That thing came and went. But if I could, I would go back and do college way differently. So okay, we're gonna get ready to go to the gym. When I started recording, it was 9:24 in the morning. It's not 9:24 anymore. It's probably like 10 something. I just hope that the gym is not crowded, because I do want to record. I wanted to be there early, but I could not get myself out of bed, and that's a distraction. A poor man you will be if you keep fucking sleeping. You'll be poor. I ain't trying to be poor. So alright, let me go get dressed. I need to start getting the 6-inch shorts. Because this is, I think, 4-inch. The 6-inch short is flattering. It's longer and it's more flattering, and it lifts up. It lifts the booty more. So, all right. I have on. Everything is Lululemon. Y'all seen this set before plenty times. It's giving really bright. It's giving bright as fuck. It's a short set. I got this sweater from, it's Lululemon, but I thrifted it. And I know the pinks are not, you know, the same, but I feel like it matches. Is this pop collar too much? I'm trying to give rich black girl. I'm trying to give black rich girl. I'm trying to give just that. Should I go with the collar? Is that too much? I only put it up because my buckshot's back here to cover that. I don't know when I'm taking this hair out. I'm getting my money's worth. $100 a month is what I'm getting. This is the third week. $300. I paid $300 for this. So for 3 months, it's gonna be in my hair. Let's do it what I put in my gym bag. I've never done that before. So in no specific order, This is my gym bag. I got it from Primark. I was in the market for a gym bag and I just wanted a simple one. But you know, this is really trial and error. Life is really trial and error to see what you like, what you don't like about it, things you didn't even know that would matter. I want a more structured gym bag. I know that's a thing. I know it is. I know it's out there. This is just like, there's no structure to it. I like the size of it. It's like a medium size, not small, medium. These are the things that I would usually put in it. Plastic bags, just in case I have any wet clothes. My gloves that I've had for years now that don't have enough padding in the palm. I'm getting blisters here, but my fingers usually hurt up here when I'm holding on to the bars. So I need to stop procrastinating and get new gloves. Anyway, knee brace, because sometimes my knees feel loose. Peach Delight and a French vanilla lotion. This came in a pack of, I think, 4 or 5. I got these from Marshall's because I'd be ashy. My edge control, now that I have braids, I sweat out, and if I do, I would like to put myself back together. My Nike headband, for the same exact reason, my edges sweat out, I just cover it if I don't have edge control. Handy dandy. I do a lock and key. I don't have a combination lock. Bath and Body Works, that needs to be replaced. My Merit lip gloss, my Fleur. Look how much I used it. It's my gym snip. I used this and I got samples from Diptyque. This one is the Orpheon. I don't know if it's showing, but this, we're gonna touch on the Diptyque scents. I usually like to have some nuts in my bag just for more energy when I feel like I'm not feeling the workout. My mind to muscle connection is not really there. I like to have like a protein bar or something with protein. My yogurt, my Oikos yogurt. I'm gonna put in there. My lint roller, because sometimes my clothes be linty. This is the Martha Stewart brand lint roller. Would not recommend. I don't like these. I don't like these sheets. But sometimes my sweatpants get lint on my workout clothes. This is a flashlight. You know, a girl like me, we gotta be. I'm sorry. We have to be ready at all times. That's what I put in my gym bag. Okay, let's go. quality is really bad. If my quality is really bad, it's because I don't have my light. So I'm in an Apple store. Came in after it worked out. And because I don't have space on my phone, so I wanted to know like what's the reason for that. If they could explain that to me, because I bought 2 terabytes of iCloud storage. I still don't have space on my phone, and then I was told like it's not the iCloud, it's your phone. So, and I don't have that many apps, or I have to delete mad pictures, mad videos on my phone to get space. So I'm waiting to see what that's about. Yeah, I don't even know how to do the iPhone. I have a 256 gigabytes and I have 2 terabytes of iCloud storage. So I'm very confused about it and I want to know what's tea. Oh, here she comes. She's about to come and help me. BRB. We made it back home. We showered and we freshened up. And now I'm about to stuff my face. Guess what I made? Guess what I made? I made a sandwich. This is my forte. Like, I really like sandwiches. We like sandwiches in here, and we like food, period. But the sandwiches be busting. Everything really be busting. But this is a turkey. Can you see that? Just get into it. Just get into the beautiful colors. It's a turkey and salami sandwich. Oh, I should put honey in it. And egg. It's egg there. And, you know, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, all that good stuff. I started using this on my food and it tastes really good. Let's just taste it first. You need help, babe? I don't even know what a bite is. I'm gonna bite right here. Can you see that? That's what I'm gonna bite. That's good. And I want to devour it. But before I devour it, let's try. So we went to the Apple store and we went to Victoria's Secret. Let me turn on. We got some goods. Like I was telling y'all at the store, every time when I would record a video or like try to do short form content on my phone, I don't know if the resolution is too high, so it just eats up this space. I don't know if that was the issue, but if that is a part of the issue, but I would just run out of space and then I would have to delete my videos and my pictures and, you know, stuff that probably didn't even need to be in my phone anyway. That's about time for me to delete them. But I was going, I'm really going through my stuff, my photo album, like, dang, this gotta go. Even like little videos of myself. She told me that to look at my storage. Like, I don't really know how to use the iPhone. Like, I just use it for communication and, you know, silly stuff. So she showed me my phone storage and I'm telling her, like, I don't have a lot of applications, I don't have a lot of pictures, I don't have a lot of anything on this phone, so I don't know how I'm running out of space. So lo and behold, CapCut was taking up about like 165 gigabytes of storage on my phone. And I have 256 on this phone. It's a 12 Pro. So, cause I'm like, is this trying to tell me that I need to buy a new phone? I don't want to buy a new phone. I don't need to buy a new phone. So, so it was CapCut. She was like, I don't know. When you go there, sometimes they act like they don't know about the apps when they do know about the apps. So she was just saying, I don't know much about CapCut, but that's taking up most of your storage, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, well, if I delete videos, do you think, I know she know, everybody know about CapCut, like, don't lie to me. It's just because you work for Apple, you gotta just stay strictly with that, whatever the case. You gotta just, you know. I started deleting videos out of CapCut. And I got my storage back. I think it's now taking up like 131 gigabytes. 7,000 megabytes make up 1 gigabyte. I'm just gonna let you a little information that I learned at Apple today. So let's go through Victoria's Secret. We got a free tote bag. some BS that I'm never gonna use. Well, I'll probably use it, but I didn't want this at all. I'd rather have the little travel three pack of scents that they had. I don't even know if I should anything. So I got some panties. You know, Victoria's Secret has the panties now 5 for like $45 or something like that. So I'm just like, how much is that a panty? I think that's $9 a panty now. It used to be 5 for $25. Then it was 5 for $35, which it is still 5 for $35, and that's what I got because I needed some bottoms, some full bottom panties, and they had some really cute designs. I was really feeling them. Yeah, these are really cute. This alone though, this one alone was just $5. I don't know why, because it looks like better quality than the rest of them, but I like this cheetah print. I don't know if it's because I'm getting on my old age that cheetah print is a thing for me right now. Then I got this. I thought this was so cute. It's like a little apron. You wasn't supposed to see it for real, but you just right there. It's like a little apron, because I'm a servant, and it comes with a little thong. I have to try this on though, because I don't know if I got a size medium. I always get a size medium, but the cup, I don't know, it may fit. I feel like the cup size is gonna be too small. I already have small, but I feel like this is cut small. So I thought this was really cute. I really like this color, and I think this color would look really nice on my skin. So yeah, that's all I got, girls. Okay, I'm about to, you already know, stuff my face, and I actually have to edit some other footage for a vlog before this. I'm sorry that no, I think I'm being consistent. I'm being as consistent as I can. I've said that before. Like, I work and I'd be tired, so if I didn't have a job, then I'd be pushing out. I'd be pushing it out. But I got a job, and I'm an adult. Unfortunately. Fortunately, because it's a blessing to be alive and get older. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.